I'm here with Kimberly Hackett. She is the co-owner here at the Wicked Dame Wine and Bar. And this is a lovely little cozy joint you got going here. So tell me a little bit about the Wicked Dame.
Well, it is a very intimate location, kind of hidden in the back of this building. We opened 2 years ago, December. So we had a year of just trying to get people to know that we were here, and then the next year, the pandemic. But I've been fortunate enough to have some great supporters and customers that keep coming back, buying from us throughout the pandemic, whether it was retail wine out the door or curbside. So
yeah, I mean, so it's the Wicked Dame, and you've got wine and bar. We've got wine first, so I'm gonna go. Let's dive into a little bit of wine. Tell me a little bit about what I'm drinking, and then also about the wine experience down here.
Well, I try to get wines that you wouldn't necessarily find at your Hy-Vees and your convenience stores or liquor stores. Trying to get something a little bit more unique. Boutique wines from Europe especially. I'd love to learn a little bit more about the European whites and reds, the Bordeaux that are out there that are so good, and sometimes even more cost-friendly than the big Napa names.
Right.
But I do carry all of those because you have to have your Camases and your big heavy hitters too.
Yeah.
So.
Wicked Dame, that's kind of a fun name. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean, are you the Wicked Dame? I don't know.
People ask me that. Well, as long as it's a good thing and not an evil thing. Wicked Dame just basically came from me being from a New England town, and everybody back in New England says wicked storm, wicked cool, wicked
everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it kind of came from that. And then Dame was for Al Capone. My business partners, Tom and Tim Frith, are originally from Dubuque, where Al Capone used to travel through, good or bad. He was evil, but the Dame used to say getting dizzy with the Dame, falling in love with a beautiful woman, and it just kind of flowed together, and I liked it, and we stuck with it, and it's been kind of fun doing the hats and the T-shirts and
sure.
koozies and fun things.
Tell me a little bit about your why wine? Are you a big wine drinker or don't out yourself too much, I guess.
I do love wine. I love champagne. Actually, I've been in the hotel and restaurant industry my whole life. That's my degree, and I've always loved it. I love to entertain, which is part of why I kept this small. I wanted it to feel like I was just having friends over and great company and fabulous wine that, like I said, was at every price point so that people could feel comfortable and not at all pressured or feeling that the place was a little stuffy. I wanted to bring wine and to Dubuque and make it more approachable.
Well, that's a lovely glass of wine, and while I'm not a big wine drinker, I can still appreciate that. That's really nice, and it has a lovely, robust flavor. But so we got the wine part, but you're also a bar as well, and you've got a couple of cocktails mixed up. Let's go ahead and we'll start in with this one right here. What is this?
Now that was our very first cocktail. I have a mixologist who is just absolutely amazing. Max is from Chicago and just loves doing these kind of things, and came up with the concept of why not have some wicked dames from history. And so the very first one we created was for the Dubuque Film Festival coming into town. So we did the Marilyn Monroe. Okay. And that is a fresh squeezed lemon, mint-infused simple syrup with some Tito's vodka, and topped off with some sparkling rosé.
Yeah, that's got
and
a
lemon twist. So
yeah.
it's fun. It's pretty. The guys always get it and think, oh boy, this is a little boo-boo, but then they really like it. And they try all of them.
It is a lovely citrus-forward cocktail.
It's great. It's holidays or summertime.
Yeah, but that is great. So tell me a little bit, what was your journey to start this business? You said you've been working in the hospitality industry, but
I worked at a wine bar for a while. That was a large retail shop. I do have my wines for retail. They're all $10 off out the door.
Out the door, $10.
So the price that you see, take $10 off, and you can take it home for dinner if you really enjoyed it while you're here.
Incredible.
Or if you have a wedding that you're attending at the Julian, we're just walking distance away, so you can grab a beautiful bottle of champagne as a wedding gift. maybe sometime we can expand and do some glassware as well and giftware.
Let's go in and hear this guy is.
Now that's, if you gotta like beet
striking.
juice.
That is striking.
That's got some earthiness to it. It's the Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Okay.
So it's rhubarb bitters. We put Beefeater gin, and it's just and with the beet juice again. Put them out of order with the RBG, but it's just a really fun drink, and people have really taken to. And then we spritz it with a little bit of wine. All of our cocktails are infused with wine. That has a little spritz of wine on top to take with a little bit of earthiness and give it some sweetness in it too.
Okay, now we've had this lovely spread in front of us this entire time. We haven't talked about it yet.
Nibbles.
Yeah, you got some nibbles. Tell me, what are you working on here?
So we don't have a kitchen here at the Dame, but I do encourage, if you want to go next door to Witch Sandwich and grab some little sliders, or maybe some cheese sandwiches, or some nice flatbreads from First and Main, something across from Lot 1 as an appetizer, you're more than welcome to do that. But we try to have at least some chocolates on hand, in addition to our cheese and charcuterie boards. And we're not a tasting room, although we are looking into getting some flights. We feature certain wines every week by the glass. But anybody that sees something and says, oh, there's no Malbec this week or a Merlot this week, we encourage you to go over to our retail shelves, pick the wine that you really want to drink with your party, and we'd be happy to chill it or serve it up just for you at the bottle price. And again, if someone wants to try some wine and then they say it's just not for them, I have ladies who I adore, good friends of mine. They will come in and they will say, Kim, let me have a bush latte. We put in a champagne flute, and they're doing just as many toasts as anybody else in here.
Right,
so
right.
It's just
you've got wine, you've got cocktails, but of
and
course
we have
you
all
have
the
beer.
spirits that people are used to having on a regular basis. If they're a Captain Coke kind of person, we will be able to help them out.
Yeah, you're not. You are, I'd say, a classy place, but that doesn't mean that you are exclusive to only serving high-end drinks. You're serving Busch Light, you're serving Captain and Cokes.
And we have wine at every price point. I mean,
exactly.
It's starting at $7, and occasionally we'll put up some really nice high-end ones just for fun, but it is, for the most part, between $7 and $10 a glass, and they are being tried by all. I mean, it's red, white, you can switch, you can try sparkling. We try to get a good variety on the list.
Yeah. Well, this is a welcoming space. It's very incredibly homey and intimate, and I can't wait to come back down here for another glass of wine or another cocktail.
I hope you do. I hope you try some new ones.
Thanks.
Picking out some for spring, so cheers.
Cheers.